I was watching Uncle Jim the other day. He had all these machinist tools out there. Oh, he must be a machinist. But he's not. But anyway, I thought I'd show you some stuff here. This here, as soon as I get things situated. This is a set of 12-inch verniers, dial calipers, Mitsutoya. Something that got me about Uncle Jim, in fact, all the other people out there, when you have tools like micrometers and stuff, they have standards. This one here is a 1-inch, and this is a 2. That way you can check your calipers, and you can check your mics, and all that good stuff. This is a set of Otto 1s. This here, kind of hard to see. I'm going to turn it. These are blade mics, like for measuring your OD grooves, things like that. This is a 1-inch, goes up to 1 inch. I just thought I'd get them out because I thought I might check the groove diameter on some bullets I cast here back in 92 and 93 and looks like 94. This other thing, looks like 4 sets of these. These are pitch mics. I'll get it up as you can see it a little bit better. So this goes from 48 to 64, 44 to 28, 24 to 14's in there, 9 to 13 pitch, and 5 to 8 pitch. And each set has their own standards with it. This thing here, this is another thing that comes in handy. This is a, well, it's not a disc mic. What the heck do they call that? Gotta forget. But this is made for measuring. So right now it's set at 1 inch, right here. And then as you tighten this thing up, you see the. See if you can get this in here right. The numbers start getting smaller. The way you can measure your grooves from this way or from inside. That's what that's for. Okay, now kind of got this stuff out of the way. Let's see what these are. Oh, okay. These are 357 semi-wide cutters. That'd be 358, 429. That's a Lyman mold. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I had these. These are 45 automatic semi-wide cutters. Get it out of focus here. Okay, that's what those are. These here, let's see, this was 93. Oh, we have a whole mess of them things. These are Lyman 158 grain round nose. You can see that they're round nose. Those are 150 grain. Now just for the heck of it, since everything I have is a 2-cavity mold. These, oh yeah, this is a whole mess of the 357s. Look how shiny they are. Now this was back in 92 when I cast these things. Now all I did was stick them in a bag and they look like they're brand spanking new. But I thought I would check the diameter using the blade mic to see what the groove diameter for. When I say groove, I should say it's the lube area. Okay, it's about 305. I'll get it up there a little closer. About 305 diameter. I don't know what the front one is. The front one would be for crimp. It comes out about 323. I was a little kind of curious about that. Diameter. Okay, cast, they come out 359. Yep. But they haven't been lubed or anything or resized. Let's see what the 30 caliber are. Let me get a hold of one, did it? Right around 309 and a half. Check another one just for the heck of it. .3. I was curious about that. I never checked them. I did measure them, or not measure them. I weighed them. Now Tim was getting a lot of variance. He had peaks in these when he was weighing them, and I weighed 6 of each one. And the 30 caliber, there's maybe 1.5 to maybe 2 grains at the most out of this 6 or 7. And the 357 are the same way. They're supposed to be 168 and they come out 170, sometimes 171 grain. So there's not much variance in the 2 cavity. I'm just wondering if when you have a 6 cavity and you're rushing through that trying to get the thing filled, if that's making the weight come out a little bit differently if you had only been using a 2 cavity. So that was just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, use this big 12-inch. Let's see what we get here. That comes out 309 on the 30 cal. That's pretty good. And let's see what the 357s. Let's see what they come out. 360, 359, depending on where I get it at. About 361 diameter. There would be some variance there, but like I said, I got these things. I mean, I cast them things back in '92, and I mean, they're just as almost as pretty as the day I cast them. This is in a blue bag, probably not easy enough to see, but it's hard to let's try something different. That's why. It was zoomed in way too much, way too much, way too much. I mean, those things look like just like they were cast today. Okay, I'll get out of here for right now. Yeah, if you guys have mics and stuff, I have things that they call standards. That's what these two little things are here. 1 inch and a 2 inch. And some have the plastic around them or rubber around them, some don't. And that's just the way That's the way it is. This is 1 inch, and this should say 2. That's a 2-inch standard, and this is a 1 inch. So that's what you use to check your stuff with. I mean, there's other things, but then you'd have to have a tool room to check a lot of this stuff. But keep this stuff in mind. You know, if you're going to be using mics and stuff, always double check them. Always double check them. Reason being, I mean, you could bump them. Anything could happen. Just keep that in mind. But this stuff, it's not cheap. Not cheap. Well, guys, thanks for watching.